Welcome again. This video will cover the reservation system portion of our SharePoint site. This system replaces the reservation tool that was found on the student website, and we will begin utilizing it with the first day of class in the fall 2012 semester, August 27th. The reservation system can be found in the top left corner or area of the site, and you'll see over here we have developed it where it mirrors the old system, in that we've broken them up, the resources, by the location and the type of resource. So we have the resources that are in SNR2 and resources that are in TMC, and then those resources that are rooms and those resources that are audio-visual equipment. And this is done because different folks manage the resources, and we want to make sure that that management can occur smoothly. To utilize it, let's go ahead and jump into SNR2's room reservation system, give you a quick tour. We have the calendar here where you see it at a glance, and then you also have the resources listed off to the side on the right with a little description of them. For instance, SNR2 128, what it has in it, the 120, 130 room, how many it will hold, and what it has available to it. And if you click on any of these, it'll jump you to the portion of that and give you actually a photo of the resource. So if you're interested in what a laptop or projector might look like, or what the room looks like, we've included a photo. Simply click the close button to get out of that, and we're going to go in and put in a reservation. Now, I happen to know that Dr. Schwartz will be offering, as part of the faculty development series, a workshop on goals and objectives, and it needs to be placed into the site. So we're going to click Add on the 15th, the date it occurs, and go in and type our title for this event, Faculty Develop. So you can put in the title. This is what's going to actually show up on the calendar when people go to view it. Give it a start time, which this one happens to start at 12 p.m. and end at 1 p.m. And then to reserve a room, you now come over here and choose the room you want to add. In this case, 130 is where it's taking place. But you can actually add multiple rooms or multiple pieces of AV equipment if you're in one of those at one time. So right now I've set it up where I could also reserve 134 all in the same booking. Since I don't actually need 134, that was, we'll call it an accidental click, I'll move that one back, move my way down. Here under Free Busy, I get a chance to see, is the room or the resource that I'm trying to book already checked out or not. So I'm going to hit check. And this checked, and there were no double bookings found. And so now I can go ahead and give a description. So this is important because this will allow the individuals managing the site and the resources to know what's going on, how many people to expect, and if we had to swap out any resources, what we could substitute with. So I put in there a little bit about it. If we had a course number, we could put that there, who the coordinator was in this case, and just putting it. We have a category, so you can list it as a meeting if it was a college meeting or a department meeting, committee meeting. If it's a class, student organization, or if we want to enter our own. Let's say we really like the term workshop, so we're going to go ahead and put that in. One of the features, if it needs to be an all-day thing where you just want to kind of let people know about it, you can check that box. Recurrence, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this, but I do want to show you that you can actually have this show up where it would be daily, weekly, monthly, or a yearly meeting based off of a particular time. So if you were booking, say, for a class and you wanted it to occur every Wednesday, or even if it was Thursday or Friday, you could checkbox those also, and then give it either a time of no end date, which we really don't want to have happen, or list out maybe after 10 occurrences or how many times iterations is going to go, or a specific date. So if you know that by the last day of class everything will be complete, and the last day of class for the fall semester is the 8th of December, you can put that in. I'm going to uncheck this because I do not want this workshop to conflict with any of our other stuff. So we've got that there, and we're ready to hit save. Now we see our workshop in there, ready to go. It will not show up until the actual site manager for the resource manager for the rooms goes ahead and approves it, and that we'll cover in a separate video. But so from a public view, you may not see it initially, or other folks may not see it. The system will know and check for those, but this is how you can look at the reservation system. One last part we want to talk about making a reservation is AV equipment has a slightly different look to it, not much. If we click over here under the link that says SNR2AV, we now see the request site. We notice there's nothing booked on the 15th. Let's say we needed to book a laptop for that. We have click on the add title, and you can type your title. What I want to point out, and I'm not going to add it in here, well, I'll put faculty development, is you need to add the location. So where would this piece of equipment be going? Please add if you're going to pick it up yourself or not. You can put that down in the description or in the notes field that's further down here. But we want to know where the equipment will be located. And that pretty much is the only difference between the booking system for rooms and the booking system for audiovisual equipment.